Hey, what is up? Eric DS here, finally deciding to bring you some Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer content, here with a couple of friends playing on Xbox today. First, before I even get into anything with the match, I want to say a big thank you to everybody I've played with over the past couple of weeks. Been having a lot of fun. That's probably half the reason why I haven't uploaded anything. It's because I've been actually playing with all my friends. Community, personal, everybody's been awesome. Really happy with how the multiplayer's turned out. But in this match, we're playing a little bit of Artifact Assault. Here with Gizzy, also known Gizmo Dragon, the Lady Trickster, and Laddie. Thanks guys, they're all a lot better players than I am. So I'm happy I even got to stay in the match with them. Actually got a really decent score in this match today, but that's because they were watching my back, defending really well. The team modes, I was always a huge chest capture fan. Unfortunately, that's no longer part of Assassin's Creed because not too many people actually play it in the other iterations of the game. But Artifact Assault, I like this a lot more than any Artifact Assault I played in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Domination also isn't too bad, and Manhunt's Manhunt. Kinda know what you're getting by now when you play Manhunt lobbies in any Assassin's Creed games. But as I was saying before, everyone I'm in this lobby with, we all do pretty good as a team together. We coordinate and we play the objective. We don't border whore and try to just murder people as they come over and just be happy with our lead of one artifact. I'm not nearly the best free runner in the game, but I do capture quite a few artifacts today. But that's because I have a caravan of Laddie and Tricky and Gizmy punching face and are murdering everyone chasing after me. So, I'm doing pretty good today. But commentary is just me going over how I feel about the game so far, and I can easily say that this is probably, single player wise, the biggest jump from Assassin's Creed to Assassin's Creed. I think the combat between this one and Revelations is a lot more, not even when it comes to like brutality, but just like functionality, like being able to do combos, not being able to pop a medicine in between a giant fight to try to recount everything, and then just the amount of counters you can do with Connor as opposed to Ezio or Altair. Combat is a lot more fun for me, and also a lot less boring. And single player wise, finally added frickin' checkpoints. I'm glad I don't have to do entire missions all the way over from the beginning just to try and get the full sync requirements to try to finish the missions. And then the full sync requirements actually are challenging. Some of them are very simple, and then other ones you actually have to put effort and try to do things specific ways, whether it be naval missions, proper ways of assassinating targets, timers, which can get a little bit annoying, but they're all doable, so not really too crazy about those. But past that, there's not much I can complain about for Assassin's Creed 3, as opposed to what I've been hearing from everybody else. A game's a game. I know it's not going to be perfect. Everyone should know that when they go into anything. And you can tell that they've done a lot with the development. Wish it was less buggy for some iterations. I feel like my single player was pretty good, but at some points just lack of pixels or having to restart game because of stuff not making any sense, freezing in between things. But with patches come with time. And I actually caved in and bought the season pass for both my consoles because I'm really looking forward to the content multiplayer wise and single player wise. Really want to get more into the game, play as much more of Assassin's Creed as I possibly can. But after that, I just want to say sorry. I haven't really been around to upload a video, and my subs are actually still hanging around, which I say thank you guys. Not sure why you subbed to me in the first place, but I'm not going to complain. Finally putting up some more content probably on a regular basis. This is just the busiest time of the year for me between work and my family. Any free time I have is helping out my sisters, my brothers, or doing stuff at my job. So if I'm not doing that, I'm trying to play. If I'm not playing, I'm trying to sleep. So there's not really too much time in between to sit and record commentaries, especially ones for the matches that I've uploaded. Good news is I have had a whole bunch of stuff recorded because I have been able to play with a bunch of friends over the last couple of days. So, if there's a specific mode you guys like to see uploaded, I've just about recorded a match for every single one. Got some domination with my Team 42 brothers. Got some Artifact Assault from this session. This is just one of the ones I felt like uploading first. I'm a huge fan of Deathmatch, so I've got plenty of Deathmatch recorded. Wanted is the one thing I'm trying to get more into. I haven't played a little bit of Wanted. Saw Link's live video. Link's doing a lot of good things, so I'm gotta catch up to him. I like what I did there. Stun him over to my side and then murder him. Oh, so fun. Also a little jealous I don't have the red coat yet, but hopefully that's going to be part of the DLC. Laddie's red coat, looking kind of sexy. We don't like the emo makeup, but I can't judge until I have one of my own. Also, on that note, just trying to get more games also with my clanmates. Turrets have been crazy busy as well, along with work, school, life, but coming to Christmas break, everybody should be home. So I'm gonna see over the next few days if I can actually talk to a couple of the members on both sides of the consoles and PC, see if we can try to organize some actual days where we can just all be kind of silly and jump in some matches. That might be my one gripe with Assassin's Creed 3, not being able to invite everybody I want into a lobby. Having 4 friends to try to get into a match is good. It's been working well. Connection issues have been a lot less severe than they have been for ACR. But I have more than 8 people that I know. So only having 4 to be able to be on the team, or even like to create a match that's not custom to get everybody into a lobby, is a little bit tedious. But maybe with patches, or if we just gotta bite it and deal with what we have and be happy, because the game has been working wonderfully. Being able to have the stun and kill on one button has helped my playstyle, I think, a little bit. Not only can I be more patient when running after targets, but like an Artifact Assault, there's no more compass, so NPC behaviors by me is not so easily detected by the people that are coming after us. So it makes it, I don't have to be super aggressive, because that's not the way I play. I can kind of wait and bait and use blend groups and walk and fast walk and maneuver around, flank, and get decent scores. Like, I'm not penalized for not running around on the roofs, or being super strong, or not OSBing, or having to use abilities to catch people. And even like the small things, like knowing that when you hear knives you get the little sound prompt, or if you have to deal with the compass, when you hear the little sound, knowing that you got to a silent kill. It's a lot of good things like that, little simple innovations for games like that. Doing the lock on, when I see a target running at me, I lock on them and it's blue. When you see a pursuer coming at you and you lock on, it's red, and it'll stay that way until you lose your lock. Just small things like that that I think people overlook to try to complain about other issues of the game. They've done a lot of good work. Even the menu, ACR's menu might have been the worst in any multiplayer I've ever played. Being able to navigate the Animus menu on this game is so much simpler, a lot easier to get through. Also makes a lot more sense, being able to find where your scores are, where your friends are, the outfits, the score menu, building your own matches, all has their own separate tab. So it just makes the game overall more fun to use. But the one thing I want to try to do is just like a thank you again to everybody who's sit and sub to me. I'm gonna try to have more stuff coming up, gonna try to have more regular basis of uploads, and just, if you don't see me here, just try to catch me in a game. More likely than not, you'll probably find me playing as opposed to recording and doing these commentaries, because I have more fun that way. Assassin's Creed's always been about the community for me, and it's more important to me to have fun with my friends and play a whole bunch of games than to try to have tons of subs on YouTube or have a million views on a video. I do this for fun. I also do this just for the memories, so I can laugh and be like, hey, one day I was actually not terrible on Assassin's Creed 3. Had a pretty decent score and had a good time with friends too. But as you can see, the team that's coming after us, they're kind of low level, but so are we, but we've been at this game a little bit more. Our teamwork's actually pretty good too. Shame I did not record this actual Xbox Live party chat, because I hadn't laughed that long in a... oh man, between Gizmo and Laddie, I was like crying over the Skype call. Like poor Trickster having to deal with the three of us, just listening to womanly Gizmo and Laddie explaining that he's good at everything because he's Scottish. So it's pretty much true. But whether that was the case or not, I want to say thank you for her for not rage quitting the lobby and dealing with us. Um, we had a whole bunch of good matches. Oh, disruption for the lulz. Still not gonna do much to me, but I actually love that visual for that animation. That's the other good thing I feel. People have been complaining about putting ranged weapons on their own slot. I think it's good. You can also make more strategic sets that way. Being able to have that ranged weapon. A lot of people have been using knives for defensive purposes, just like you've seen there by Tricky. But the poison dart is not as stupid as I thought it was going to be. Gun is still gun, but it's got abilities that can block it like Animus Shield, which I love, 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 love. But thank you again, guys. Just a lot of rambling from me today. Always a pleasure. Hopefully you'll be seeing more from me when I come to do some more videos. I'm gonna try to put some free-for-all stuff. I do have some cool Wolfpack, have some cool domination. Team modes have been what I've been about so far for Assassin's Creed 3. But Deathmatch is my baby, so I'm gonna be playing a lot of that. Hopefully have some decent videos and uploads for that as well. But till next time, as always, Eric Diaz here saying thanks. Hopefully I'll be able to play with you guys soon. So if you don't see me here, I'll see you online. Have a great day, guys. Bye.